Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 9 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and last time was crazy. I took down all of the goblin leaders, but that did not come without a lot of extra stuff along the way. Meeting Halsin the druid, I met Will's patron devil. I was visited by a guardian in my dreams, as with everybody else in the group. Learned quite a bit more about Shadowheart. And now with the goblin leaders dead, the rest of the goblins should disperse, and I will have freed way for the tieflings to get out of the grove. So we will go see what's going on there now that Halsin has returned, and maybe even go after the group of Githyanki that are nearby. Just over 24 hours in. Alright, I have not rested since we finished this fight up. Asterion got pulled down into this pit with spiders. It was an ordeal. I could probably go exploring parts of this camp that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, we can go talk to Zevlor now. Okay, Halsin's still here. I need to go return to him. So first I'm gonna go left, explore this, and then we'll rest afterwards. Unless there's a bunch of goblins over here that I need to free. Ooh, what is this? Scroll of Revivify. Awesome. I'm gonna need to visit a shop as well, because I am gathering so much stuff. Yep, I'm encumbered. Let's get a sword. Grab all of the weapons. Send to Karlach. There, that freed some space. There, the shields weighed a lot as well. Karlach is about full on weight as well, with all of these weapons I've looted. Shadowheart still has space. So does Asterion, so we've got room to pick more stuff up. There is a gilded chest up there. Hold up. Oh, there's the ladder. There it is. Okay. Ooh, perception. A burrow hole. Oh, there's multiple burrow holes that I've found around. Don't know how to get to those. Probably need a specific character, one of the gnomes, to be able to go through there. Oh boy. That is a room. There's a heavy chest in here. Okay. So let's see here. I'm afraid of it just like going off. Asterion, shoot this barrel, and then I guess shoot this barrel, then fireball here. There we go. Blow up the whole room. Did that blow up the chest? I think it did, but it dropped the stuff. There's 257 gold on the floor there. Okay, so this room should be safe to enter. Moving objects. You can move objects around. Stronger characters can move heavy objects. Click and drag to move. Rocky crevice. It's probably another way into here. Well, maybe I could be like moving the barrels and stuff around, but... So wait. If I just click and drag, move. Yeah. Next door. What do we got in here? There's water. Shadowheart. I gave a spell. Light. On Etherless. Haha. Oh, it's on his crossbow. That's fine. There's an upper portion of this with a crate. Is this an elevator or just a not finished bridge? Probably. Okay. Priestess quarters entrance. I have the key for that. So this is a whole nother area. I can climb up. That is bodyguard of the high priestess. Save. He's not angered. Okay. Talk.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Try to convince them you belong here. Intimidation. This is my place now. If you don't leave now, you won't leave at all. Difficulty 22. Okay. Guidance. So I get plus 7 to 10 here. What do we got? 6. That's not gonna do it. I have 4 inspiration. We'll try that again. 19. That'll do it. Cool.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what?
Scroll of Melf's acid arrow. I want that. Thief!
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
Attack. Alright, we're all in melee range here, so just gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna use poison. Oh, I put that on the wrong weapon. Okay, I want it. Oh well, okay, dagger. Miss, end turn. Asterion, we're doing a bite. Okay. Sneak attack, because first turn, yep. Nice. In turn, what's he doing? Slay a Mysterion. 16. Didn't kill him. Okay. Then Shadowheart. What's this thing's armor class? 14. Okay. Let's do Bless on 1, 2, 3. And try and shove this. Too heavy to shove. Never mind. Don't have any level 2 spell slots remaining, so can't make a weapon. End turn. And then we'll do a Frenzy. Move up here. And Piercing Strike. 13. Didn't get the bleed. End turn. Charm a humanoid. That's not a humanoid. Okay. Hold person. Nope. Don't work either. Give it disadvantage on its next attack roll. Yeah. Vicious Mockery. And offhand dagger it. Critical miss. In turn, Mysterion has stood up. It looks like I can walk away here. Oh, well look at that. Get him with the hamstring shot in case he tries to chase. Hamstrung. Alright. And then use the dash. And actually go over here. Try and climb the ladder. Cool. Miss. Took 2 damage anyways. Shadowheart. Try and bludgeon him. Ooh, okay, but Fairy Fire's on him now because I missed with the weapon that Minthara had. So this causes incoming attacks to have advantage. Oh, well, isn't that just amazing for Asterion? All right, in turn.
Forever, pal.
And then Karlach gets to attack. And then Frenzied Strike. Okay. In turn, Asterion, sneak attack ranged, has advantage. Oh, easy. Took care of that very nicely. And then Shadowheart, heal. Nope, that was Karlach. Heal Asterion. Sure. Now I'm just free to loot stuff, it looks like.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Yeah, I know, buddy. Alma was carrying a supply pack. Sure. Perception failed. Perception successful. This pouch with a ring? That's what the perception was? Huh. A padlock key. Okay. Raider healing potion. Amulet of Misty Step. You teleport to an unoccupied space you can see just with a bonus action. Ooh, that's awesome. It's probably the best amulet outside of the Talk to Dead thing I've found. Nice. Ink pots. Selûnite journal. First thing I picked up I gotta read right now. I got a lot of books. Most of the pages in this age journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus, the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. So this goes down. This might connect to the spider caves as well, for all I know. Rocky crevice. So if you're a tiny character, you can probably go all over the place in this game. All kinds of little hidden paths and things. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, stone discs. Huh. That journal might have been telling me something about this.
Interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's a secret door here.
That's curious.
There's a lever that is locked. Okay. Asterion. Lockpick that. 15. Got 5. That's plus only 9. I have 16 thieves tools. Just try again. 9 will work. Alright, that opened the thing. Journal updated. Find the night song. Oh. Well, what about the stone discs? I didn't even get to that yet. The interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. Full moons to match the stars, casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. Okay, and then that just closed. So go pull the lever again. How about we just do that? Ooh, yeah, put my crossbow back on my back so I have light. Logbook of Sendings. Marked as reference material for the temple archive, this logbook contains transcripts of magical sendings from the temple to the depths below. This record seems to be an exchange dating from near the temple's foundation. Doesn't seem like anything of value. I'm gonna save though, just in case. A ladder down. A cutscene of the ladder climb. Oh. Okay. Gonna keep going? Alright.
They're such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Travel through the Underdark. Selûnite outpost. Well, gilded chest here. That's locked. Alright, that is locked. Probably some kind of puzzle here, judging by this nonsense. Let's see if Asterion can open this. Ooh, we need a 20. Okay, we'll add a guidance bonus. Plus 10 to 13 on the roll. Well, that's a rip. Thieves' tools again. 4. That's not enough. Again, 7. Well, that's depending on guidance, I think. Only got a 3. Oh, it's a tough one. 5. Come on. Another one. 8. So that's also pending guidance. Only got 2. Again, 15. That'll do it. Yikes. Perception. Stone wall. Okay. That chest is indeed locked. Lockpick. This one's only 15. Still has the guidance. 10. That'll work. Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. +1 constitution saving throws. Alright. Hey, that's a sigil. I can warp back to here. Okay, that's nice. Perception failed. What's trapped? Come on, Asterion. Perception successful. 15 for the disarm. Need another guidance. Critical success. Then lockpick it. 16. +5 bonus to initiative. Can't be surprised. Elixir. And luminous armor. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. Radiant shockwave is a 3-meter radius. Well, that's interesting though. Send that to Shadowheart. I like the scale mail +1. It looks good on Shadowheart. What about this though? She's the only one that deals radiant damage. Still looks alright. Like, I don't like how my armor looks at all. It's kind of ick. Ooh, here's a thought. Can I wear Shadowheart's clothes? That's in. Trap disarm toolkit. Sure. In search of the night song. Fascinating that such a seemingly valuable object has proven so difficult to track down. Indeed, treasure hunters the realm over have traveled to the Sword Coast with one goal in mind: to find the night song. Yet each by each they have failed, indicating dead ends, rebuffs, or else disappearing altogether. My greatest inquiry was with a half-orc named Grolly, who insisted he'd come as close as possible to the relic as one may go without forfeiting his or her life. He indicated that the object is not, as most reports indicate, in the Selûne fort adjacent to the river Cheonthar. It is, in fact, held in an old Sharon fortress somewhere in the environs of Moonrise Towers. However, Growly reported that some kind of potent shadow prevents one from approaching where this fortress might be. Okay, it's not here. Oh my goodness. So this is the lock to the Underdark. I would guess this is the Underdark. Ooh, there's a ladder. What's up there? There we go. There's multiple ladders. And it looks like just a path across. Technically, you could jump down there. Thieves' tools. Replenishing some of those. Nice. Alright, and then tag the sigil here. Faded logbook. Log 124. Signs of life near the outpost. Intelligent, clearly trying to hide. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks. Possibly drow. The next 2 entries are too faded to read. Led them south. Rumors of a spectator there. Let the Underdark solve its own problems. No sightings. No sightings. Minth saw statues down south, shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, that's one less problem to worry about. Another faded logbook. Most of this small logbook is left empty. The last entry reads, "I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known they were only a prelude. Stupid to think we had outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. Mint will keep the records from now on." Okay, so now I'm gonna save again, and I'm curious, like, can you actually jump down here? Oh, there's a skeleton and a crate up here. Let's loot that. Oh, what is this? A minotaur. Interesting. Selûnite key and tattered notes.
Get back. Careful. Not everyone looks this good dead.
This place is dark, but the lady's light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Jarrus rallied the last of the initiates and charged forth. For a moment, the cavern shone with Selûne's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, wound or no, but Jarrus bade me stay and hold the gates until his return. I am to keep the records, too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It's been days. Hours? Since we collapsed the tunnel, but they were supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig out my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry, I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gate, I promise. The final entry is barely visible, more faint scratches than legible writing. Sorry. Well, in that case, can I open the door with the key? Just walk up to it and click it. Locked. Asterion. Lockpick it. Really? Add guidance. 17. It's enough to open it. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Okay. Minotaur has nothing. But do I get attacked if I go down here?
Deep and move.
Yep. Run! Yeah, okay.
Not going to last.
Load. So maybe it's likely that the night song is actually down there somewhere. Dragon egg mushrooms here. We'll have to figure something out to do with that. Maybe the sigils up there, the rotating floor things, have more to do with this. I don't know. A puzzle. I'm fine with that. But now I can also warp back here. Oh. I just need to go back up, actually. I still need to go talk to Hausen. I left him in his little dungeon thing. Yeah, there's these discs. Oh, you can move them all together.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
I put all of the dark ones towards the south. Alright, that wasn't that bad, actually. Did I go in here? Iron gate? I don't think so. Chains. Scroll of hold person. Like, there's anything in there? There's something I still haven't solved as well. No, I did get that chest. Okay. So, kind of clears all this. There is more over here. Doesn't look like much. Just a mushroom, maybe. Bullywug trumpet. And there are some weapons. And there's a torture rack with somebody named Liam on it.
No! Please! Don't hurt me!
That depends on the answers you give me.
I can't tell you where the grove is. Please! If they find out, they'll kill everyone.
I came for the night song. Where is it?
Somewhere underneath the temple. There's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, free me. You don't need me anymore.
Exactly. You're no use to me, so rot down here for all I care.
No, please. They'll kill me.
Burning hands. Took care of it for him. Okay. Ooh, some rats. Ooh, speak with animals. None of the rats have had anything interesting to say. The squirrels are much more interesting. Yeah, these don't even have names, actually. Bloodied Shrine. Shadowheart did not disapprove of me leaving the human. Karlach did, though. I feel the same about Mr. Volo in there. Let him come out. I don't want to go in there. There we go. Karlach. Do your thing. I guess, fine, I'll talk to him.
Ah, my friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage?
And expect me to help you in return for nothing?
Of course not. As compensation, I can assure you the tale of your heroism will live on forever.
That's all? Hardly seems worth the trouble.
Then please, a favor. Notable figure, too. Notable figure. You may not recognize me in these dire straits, but my name is Volothamp Geddarm, realm-renowned author, auteur, and tastemaker. Open this cell, and I'll never forget the kindness.
I'll think about it. No promises.
I don't need a promise, my friend. Only an honest attempt. Please do consider it.
Any good food in here? Ooh, apples. There's a letter here from Volo to an Ilminster. Don't care. Can't believe a word he says. Oh, there's some goblins. Okay, oh, gotta move forward. 12, 12, 12. All sharp eyes. Hey, there's one. Yeah, they're just gonna shoot. Harlack, jump forward. And then right up there. And, oh, not enough movement, even with it. Ah, it's okay. We can do a ranged attack. Do the one in the back. Only 10. Sure. Fine. Shadow Heart. Come up here. Range attack on the further one. Aww. Critical miss on Karlak. Scorching Ray. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Okay. Where did he go? He's not down here. I mean, I guess that's possible. He moved on. Return to Halcyon. Yeah, that's now outside. And there it looks like another path in here. So we need to warp to Emerald Grove. Oh, I should also let's do a long rest. I have not done that yet. See what surprises wait me here. None? Gale needs something. All right, Karlak.
Hey, soldier.
Sounds like all we need to fix your engine is to find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
So, about our tadpole
Hey,
powers.
soldier. About that tadpole. Glad to see you haven't gone down the tadpole slorping route yet. We still don't know if that visitor has our best interests in mind.
Yep, I thought you might want to do it yourself.
Me? Nope. Sorry.
I don't expect you to do anything you don't want to do.
And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Okay.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again. No. Not yet. Not yet. I will do that, but she's carrying stuff I need to sell. Asterion?
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
More than a romp, it was fantastic.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Sure. Lae'zel?
Speak.
These dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
A greater master? Who or what could that be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. The mere suggestion is an insult.
Okay. You can probably convince all of them to do that. Will,
Well met.
what do you think of the illithid potential the dream visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Okay,
All right.
yeah. I'm not going to try to convince them. I'm just going to give them all to Asterion. And Gale's up to something. It never makes sense, but cut it out. That spell of yours is attracting mosquitoes.
Oh. My, you startled me. Was miles away.
The figure you conjured, who is she? Someone you miss?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I was lost in prayer of all things. Mistra, for indeed it was her image I conjured, commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
No, I have no interest in such magic.
This interest is such a disheartening condition. Always a pity when opportunities slip us by. Good night.
All right, and bed. Do we sleep through the night? I think so. Cool. Leave camp. And then maybe a lot of things are about to unfold in here, or maybe not. Maybe just lead to the next thing, wherever these Moonrise Towers are. Do we have a location for that on the map? I don't think so, actually. Fair enough.
A scout just reported. The
Hey.
Goblin's leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have. Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us... No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. Okay.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
Awesome.
Elturel didn't want us.
Oh, can't see you.
Didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Cool. Mercon.
You saved us! Just like Baldur Ron!
Mole.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Looking to trade.
Always a deal to be done, even now.
All right, let's give the children all of the knives that I have. Daggers, some hand axes, yeah. Some goblin bows, they can have those. Goblin scimitars, spiky shields they can have, yeah. Make sure they're all good to go. Here's some javelins. All right, here's some more bows for you guys. 114 left. A light hammer, yeah, you can probably make use of that. Short sword, sure. Great sword, they probably can't handle, so I'll hold on to that. Maybe you can make some decoration out of these skulls. Here's a cultist brand, some staves, helmets, another helmet. You know, I guess have some more shields. 6 left. Here's some dark clothes. Right on.
Try not to die up there.
Ha.
I'm glad you didn't die.
No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Aww.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
I feel like there's more of them than there were. Mimnos, I feel like I remember.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset.
Well, she was the crate guarder.
You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. They are hopeful and happy.
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
Certainly. All right, talk to the kids.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes.
These two are cute.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Okay. Speak with animals. Talk to hungry ox.
Let us go. I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
Almost. Donnie still doesn't want to talk. Okay.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home. I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared. I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
All right. It's actually like voice acted dialogue for all of those kids. It's crazy.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
The other ox, this one's bored.
Gremlins are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Toron.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Yep.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
Octa.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Glad to see
These
some
three
goblin blood
again.
spilled for a change. Sick of running from those rats.
Roland's probably happy.
Dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you
Oh,
managed well enough. And
oh.
why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Right.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins. I knew you were a good one.
All right. Let's not talk about the humans in the goblin camp.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
I want to trade if you got anything. Nice. You've got refreshment of gold, scale mail +1, a ring of flinging, boost to throw damage. Okay, Karlak, that's yours. I probably need to sort through all of my books. All right, well, get rid of the garbage. I really don't think I need to hold on to any more like throwing weapons. I have the returning javelin or pike. All right, he's out of gold.
May you keep balance.
All right, good there. Now, I guess Damon's probably still at his post. Yeah, everything's kind of dead down here. Strange ox. You not going with the rest of them?
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
There's something strange about this ox. What is it? Add a guidance bonus here. 16. There we go.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
You are incapable.
Fine. I heard the tieflings are going to butcher one of you for food, so your secret will die with you. Probably some druid.
I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, moo. Tick-tock.
Okay. Oh. Oh no, Damon is down there. Okay. Auntie Ethel's gone.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Let me see your
I wish I
wares.
had better, but this is all I have.
Mercon's story can go. Letter from Volo. The Selûnite journal, I think I solved that. We might be at the point where I have to start looking at the gear that I want on everybody. I've got lots of fancy stuff now. Let's see if he has anything new. A scale mail +1. Trident +1. Heavy crossbow +1. That's what we've got on Karlach. Let's grab that. Alright, so let's get a sort. Roar Raglan's key should go in my key thing. All of the spells send to Shadowheart. Gonna send a bunch of potions over to Asterion. Greater healing potions go to Karlach. Arrows go to Asterion. Thieves' tools, Asterion. Water to Karlach. More throwing stuff for Karlach. I do have a bunch of these random void things. Maybe I should sell those. If I haven't used these by this point. The smoke powder bombs? Sure. Alright, then for the books. The weave isn't magic, precisely. Rather, it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Elixir of arcane cultivation. I might learn this. Yup. Maglubiet. Your axe got broke. Your whips don't sting. Your priests all croaked. Show your face and we'll take your eyes, then chop you down to goblin size. The absolute will make you kneel, beg and grovel, bleed and squeal. Alright, nothing crazy in those. I did a pretty good job picking them out by their titles as we went. So everybody is currently wearing blue boots. Helmet of Smiting doesn't really do anybody any good. The Absolute's Warboard is not as good as the Safeguard Shield. You have to have a brand. I gave the brand to the kids. So, advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. But this is giving me +2 armor class bonus. Maybe I give these to Lae'zel. Absolute's Talisman has a heal to it. Oh, there's the Misty Step. I think I like that better than the lights for Shadowheart. Or maybe I give it to Asterion. Selûne's Dream. 1 to 8 healing, possibly fall asleep. Yeah, I don't think Shadowheart would wear that even if I gave it to her. Being a disciple of Shar and all. She can have the Beastmaster's Chain. We'll give the Selûne's Chosen to Karlach. Then there's this Faithbreaker Warhammer. I think this goes to Lae'zel. The Helmet of Smiting doesn't go anywhere. I give that to Gale to destroy. Heavy Crossbow. Focused Stride. Gain 1 momentum for a turn. Athletics +1. Can't be knocked prone. Oh, I feel like Shadowheart should wear those rather than this lightning charge thing that's probably not getting used. And I do like the Scale Mail +1, but there's that Radiant Shockwave thing. Her biggest damage spell is that Radiant Starfall thing. Yeah, I think I'm good. Sell stuff. Actually, let's go give a sort to everybody's inventories. Whoa, I just had this pack on me with this. Crowning Glory. When healing another, the wearer gains 1 to 6 hit points. Okay. Constitution saving throws. Give that up for this? A druid helmet of some kind? Sure. This also doesn't count as armor, but... So, one of the others could wear this. That looks awful on Karlach. I don't think I'd get rid of that, but I don't know who wears that at the moment. No, yeah, we'll give it to Shadowheart. I need rings. I have not found many rings that are useful. Okay, book collection, all yours. The Warboard shield goes. This Oakfather's Embrace, that can go. I think that covers everything unless I want to sell spells, which I kind of don't. Oh, I've got extra camp supply pack, patch together sack, burlap sack, extra alchemy pouch. I don't know where that stuff came from. Okay, then save. That's a lot of effort. The shopping is a chore. Open map, go to camp, and snag Lae'zel here.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Take Shadowheart's place.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
Alright, then I need to level up Lae'zel. Means I gotta pick a feat on this massive list of choices. +5 to initiative, can't be surprised. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn, and can do the minus attack bonus 10 damage. It would be nice if I had better strength for this, but that's a solid option. When wielding a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can make an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. That's crazy. Ooh, I could get 2 more superiority die attacks. Savage attacker, roll your damage twice. Advantage on opportunity attacks. Opportunity can no longer move. When an enemy within melee range hits an ally, you can make a weapon attack. Let's do Sentinel. Let's do it. Okay. Faithbreaker weapon. I don't know about that. Maybe the Sword of Justice. Strength saving throws +1. Advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Let's do that. The missile snaring has not proved useful. The lightning charge boots. She just has a light crossbow as well. That helmet of smiting fits her nicely, I would say. Leave camp. So I want to yoink that crossbow +1 for Lae'zel. Sell this dagger. Maul. Get another scale mail +1. She can wear that. It's a little better than her half plate. The old armor goes. I know who has it. Should I want it for any reason? Let me guess. All these crates are still chilling here. No longer being guarded. Halsin and Kaga. Here we go.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
You should turn her over to my kin for judgment. Bad blood still lingers.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Okay. I acted to save my kin, not this place.
And yet save it you did. I am grateful, no matter what your motivations.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Okay.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Bosk is over here sleeping. I left his boy back in the thing.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
Tell him about your journey.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Okay. Alar is no longer doing the ritual.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
Cool. So I wasn't able to talk to any of these guys
I know
before.
You stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night.
Fair enough.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
True.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
Maybe. How's Topaz doing over here?
Yes! Yes! This is perfect!
Ooh, he's got a shiny key. Huh. Interesting.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed.
wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Ooh, what about Tusk?
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Yeah, not trouble. Not yet. Not as far as they know. Kaga's returned to being in here.
You've done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Did you?
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Oh, well, that sounds nice.
Peace.
Yeah, Kaga does not want to talk.
You did this grove a great favor. And now leave the rest to us.
Sure thing. How's Silver doing?
Leave. You are not wanted here.
Okay, so this is the library. No, it said servants' quarters.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
I'll be on my way soon.
Quick, you're disrupting the harmony of this holy place.
Hey, the healed bird.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Cool.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Item received. Pouch. 2 items in it. A mugwort and a red apple. Oh, was the library this back here then? Oh, empty socket. Yeah, got a thing for that. And I need to yoink this mind flayer specimen. Combine item. Rune of the wolf. Combine. Click it. Eagle, bear, and elk.
Well, what have we here?
Cool. And yeah, hastily written note. I'm gonna yoink.
A parasite. Take it.
Uh-huh.
It might be useful.
Spiral stairs to the hidden vault. Sorrow. Is that a weapon? Oh, what does it look like here? Sorrowful lash. So Lae'zel. How does that compare here? 5 to 14. Robe of Summer. Grants resistance to cold damage. Scroll of Enlarge. Make a creature larger or smaller to affect their weapon damage and strength checks and saving throws. Huh. Scroll of Blight? 8d8? Plants take maximum damage from this spell. Whoa. Okay. Be sure to hold on to that. More Wyvern Toxin. 2 greater healing potions. Alright, I think that's everything. That was a nice reward, I would say. I'm allowed to loot the tablets now. There's a bunch of books. A lot of which I've seen before already. It's such like free money to loot the books. So now, there's a hidden goblin stash I've learned about, I guess. Auntie Ethel, the Night Song and Volo, the Githyanki. That's where I would like to go next. And then we celebrate afterwards. See if I found this key to this vault yet. Nope. Hit that deals 22 damage, but it takes double from fire. Takes double from slashing. Slashing might do it. Lae'zel, attack that. Yep. And again.
Be wary. This
Okay.
place is trapped.
Well, we can deal with some traps. Oh, there's a bunch of these. Only 10. Ooh, a 1. Continue. All right, again. Oh, toxins.
Traps. How considerate.
Well, stand in it. Yep, keep standing in it. Doing wonderful. Yep, more traps. Another failed. And that lets the poison out regardless. Alright, should be able to loot now. Alright, the bonus room had next to nothing in it. Bronze and silver ingot. Okay, like this room is already proven better. Potions, 264 gold. A burrow hole. Yeah, that's what I thought. Could have snuck down here with the little guy. Ooh, jewelry. I don't know if it's possible to like enchant your own jewelry. That'd be cool. Alright, I think I looted everything here. I should do a short rest. Asterion needs to eat his worm. Your targets have a disadvantage on attack rolls and take damage when they miss. That's crazy. I'm gonna take perilous strikes or stakes. Well, that doesn't give me access to this one. I'm not gonna go up here. I'm going for the Githyanki. There's some footprints all over here. A lot more blood up there. Been so long since I've been here though. I'm definitely stronger than I was. There's a house? No, that's just a gate. Maybe go around that. There's still so much to explore. And there's multiple acts of this game. I'm still in Act 1. What does the sign say?
Welcome to Walkeen's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
Okay. This looks like a mess. Alright, keep going. Mountain Pass.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
Stay low. It might not see us.
Go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Alright.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Alright. They definitely don't seem like they need rescuing.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Okay.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
And we'll just pat the dragon on the head, I suppose.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Let's save.
We must speak.
Did she just go running off? She did.
Ryder.
1879 XP?
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Nod to Lae'zel. Go ahead.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Ghaik vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it.
Wait, the artifact is afraid?
Does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands any more than it does the Absolute followers.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Truth.
My mandate, Gestil Kithrak, is to locate this creche. I was infected aboard a Ghaik ship and need to be purified. Your mandate is to aid me.
Purified? Soon your skin will go grey, and your blood will run silver. You will shed your skin to become Geich. Only in death are the infected cleansed. Boretha, see that her skull is split and the tadpole crushed. Then examine her corpse.
Okay.
I will take word to the Undying Queen. Our search continues.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos, to the sky!
Okay, well, kind of went how I thought it would. Ow! Well, Hellish Rebuke, that was a hit. Only 4 damage?
That's close at hand.
For real? Shoot a Asterion. Rolled 26 on that attack roll. Try. They rolled 13. Do not react that time. But that still knocks me prone. They reroll attackers die. Still hit. Oh my god, they have so much damage. Oh boy. Sarth Braitha has 59 HP plus 8. 53 here. 32 plus 8. Holy crap. Karlach. Don't have movement to get in there. Don't have movement to get here. So if I jump forward, maybe. Oh, but that... I always forget that takes the bonus action. High defense. Rush attack. Try and knock this person down. Try it. Do I go reckless attack? I feel like these enemies don't need advantage. They're already rolling high. So we'll just do it. And that missed. Oof. This could be a problem. Here's protection. That's a bonus action. Put that on Karlach. And then lacerate here. It's a miss. Use the action surge. Do I want to do a pushing melee attack? I don't think so. Miss. Okay. End that turn. Okay. Back here, we got an advantage sneak attack. And the warrior of the one sky or the other. I feel like I should use it on this one. And I use the bonus action to heal. Yeah. 80% shoot it. Guarantee the crit? Yes. 20. Climb this ladder. I didn't bite anybody yet, but heal. End turn. And then me, you're unable to heal yourself right now? Oh, I got hit with a ill matter. Yikes. Scorching Ray. I gotta try to do this damage. Nice. 3, 4, 18. That was a lot. I could go for the offhand. I feel like I might be better off just running over here in hopes I don't get shot by those two again. Get the crossbow out. Coat it with poison. Okay, what happens here? Misty Step to me. Sentinel from Karlach. That's why I got this. Extra 11. Action Surge. Hold person on Lae'zel. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to use a lucky die here. Miss, good. Oh, we're dead. They are not messing around at all. But she just runs in there. Karlach, chill here for a second. 2 of us are climbing up this. Like, I'll give this a shot, like, one more time, but I might need to back off from this. Alright. Karlach is the one that walks in. We can't preempt this. There's a dragon. Level 10, 400 HP.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh.
There's so much XP she just got, too.
Were I not merciful,
It almost gets us to the next level. Okay. Trip attack on Karlach, critical miss. And another critical miss. Much better start. 21 damage. And we got the Misty Step attack. Shoot. Lucky reroll. Come on, man. Ethertless. Path interrupted. No. Walk forward then. We got big advantage here. I mean, this did really well though. Without the big advantage. Still did well. Okay, so they're both like up to go. Lae'zel's up. Karlach's taken so much damage. If I did a pushing melee, yeah, there's not enough there. This is risky, but I'm gonna try it. We're gonna go to here, do the pushing attack. Okay, it saved the push. I did 21 damage. I haven't used the potion yet. That is my bonus action. Use the action surge, and then try it again. Critical hit, 34. Oh, did I kill it? Oh, okay. Not bad, Lae'zel. Not bad. Alright, this guy's gonna have an attack. Enemies receive disadvantage on melee attacks against you. 1 turn. Superiority die. Do it. Because that's coming. Actually, I don't know if I can get in range for the opportunity attack if he were to move and go after Karlach. Let's see what happens. Hold person. Miss. Good. Alright. Karlach. Well, let's do Asterion. Sneak attack. It's gonna let me do this? Yep, do it. Roll a 17, go for the crit? Yes. 17. Alright. And then Ethertless. Okay, it counted my action. I could jump down there, take 15 HP and be prone. Oh, there's a cracked rock. I could climb down from this side. Yeah, let's do that. Actually chill behind this rock. And your turn, we crouch, Asterion. Then here, use the big healing. Means no frenzy. Brace melee. Do that. And then piercing strike. Go. Nice. And turn. Alright, hey. 11 knocked down. 10. It's not dead. Miss? Miss? Karlach lived. Okay. This evasive footwork is very good against this guy that I am fighting, so I probably should use that. Go for the lacerate and the bleed. I mean, don't do the pushing because that uses the superiority die, which I only have 1. Do a lacerate. Saved on the lacerate. No longer rallied. Make sure we're in range. I could do a second wind healing instead of the evasive footwork. No, do the evasive footwork. Give him disadvantage. Guaranteed. Oh, that uses superiority. I can still heal. And use Tyr's Blessing out there on Karlach. Yeah. Shocking Grasp. Miss. No opportunity attack, though. Alright, from up here. We still got advantage, yes. Take the advantage on the big baddie. Or go with the ranged one. The ranged one is the one that doesn't seem to miss, ever. Shooting the level 6 one, though, it's 8 to 25 damage. It's enough to kill. Do it. Lucky reroll. 20. So that leaves 1. If I were to use the Oil of Sharpness, it's okay. Just end your turn. You're good up there. And then me right here, we do a move out. Main action, Scorching Ray. 1, 2, and 3. Got her. Do I have the room for the offhand? No. So honestly, I could climb back up. The climb doesn't use movement. Okay, into my turn. Karlach, use another heal. Create 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself. Each duplicate increases armor class by 3. I did just get the protection, but it'd be better just to throw. 5 to 14, 55% instead of the 60 for the melee attack. I think the damage is like the same. Go. Got 11. Not bad. And then get in melee, so they're at disadvantage now with the ranged opportunity attacks. Yeah. I think that's good. Yep. Yep. Okay, climb. Do it. Sure thing. Miss. And miss. Tears Blessing coming in. Lae'zel's turn. Use my second wind. Heal. Then go attack this dude, I guess. It's like my only good option. Other than like shooting him. 11. Okay. End of turn. See what he does. Shocking Grasp again. 6. Alright. Asterion. Don't have advantage on that target. Do on this one, though. So take it. Missed. Use the reroll. Got him. Crit. Alright. And then move towards the last one. End turn. I mean, Karlach could just do it. I move to right here. Ranged attack. I mean, 65%. There's 9. Karlach. Climb ladder. And use the Legacy of Avernus. Got it. Oh! +1 inspiration gain. Alright. Group back up. I want Asterion right there. Oh, come on. There we go. Do short rest.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Damn it all! A Kithrak demanded my head. I should have given him yours. Bah! This is a distraction. The Kithrak deserves the whole of my scorn. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child?
Wasn't he acting on your queen's command?
Do not be naive. I followed protocol. I've earned Vlaakith's favor. I will remove the parasite. I will see the Kithrak dead. And I will offer his head to Vlaakith herself. A crash is near, that much is certain. We follow the path forward and seek signs of Githyanki settlers. No one, not even the ignoble Jastil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Okay. That didn't go terribly. Let's go loot the scuff and, go for a party in camp, I guess. Githyanki crossbow. This is a heavy crossbow. Studded leather armor. Looks nice. You know what? How does it look? I like it. It doesn't have the big puffy shoulders. I don't lose the bludgeoning damage, so we'll rock with that. An orange. Githyanki Greatsword. When wielded by a Githyanki, this weapon deals additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. I mean, not bad. Potion of Invisibility. Elaborate slate. Circular script embellishes the slate's smooth edges. Okay. Oh, we'll learn, I guess.
Githyanki slate. Give it here. Tirsu markings. Could this be?
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lae'zel. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A diagram glows before you. Its meaning is beyond your comprehension.
It is a map. Zoru did not lie. A creche lies within an ancient temple at the mountain pass. Hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
Okay, a map. Another Githyanki longsword. A half plate will heavily encumber Etherless, so that means I need to send some of this stuff. Lae'zel carry that. Githyanki greatsword. I mean, as cool as this sword is, this one. Give this one back to Karlach. I put the robe of summer on Karlach. Resistance to cold damage in that case. And I didn't get that big boost of XP that it showed when walking up here. I mean, this looks nice, but this is Karlach. She's still got too much heat. So I should wield the Sword of Justice and re-equip it after each combat. But if I get to the point where I'm throwing the pike, then I'll have the pike. Okay. Githyanki crossbow, some arrows. Hit the speak with dead. Alright, corpse 2 damaged for that one on Yule here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Monstrous warriors, keen swords, black spots.
He crossed blades with a Githyanki. Few survive the ordeal. Fewer still claim victory.
Where did this monstrous warrior come from?
Mountain pass.
What were you doing here?
Seeking path. Baldur's Gate.
Did you find the way to Baldur's Gate?
Cross wooden bridge.
One more question. What was your profession?
In Elturel. Before its fall.
The spell's
Okay.
power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Recast Speak with Dead on Gish Forreth.
The corpse does not respond.
Oh, what about the Raider Cost?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Okay. What about Flaming Fist Mercenary?
The corpse remains silent.
Ooh, there's a pouch here. What is this? Amethyst and a pearl. Recast Speak with the Dead on this one.
The corpse has nothing
Nope.
to say.
Okay. It would have been nice if I didn't burn this one to a crisp. That one might have something to say. Okay, long rest. And yep, there is lots of people here. Karlak?
Look at this place. All these people happy because of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you.
I like you too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed.
Oh, crap.
Wait up for me, all right? Yes.
Alrighty. Fling with the Githyanki ended.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two. Ooh, 2 + 4 is 6. That's enough.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Oh yeah.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Shadow Hearts,
Everyone
not in the
seems
party.
to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people.
It was the refugees.
Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shah won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Not keen on sharing with the others?
Not tonight.
Okay. Huh.
You know,
Asterion.
I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving lives is awful?
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft,
True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party.
I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun.
Living in constant peril isn't exciting enough for you?
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak.
I'd rather bet a goblin, darling.
You are an insolent little pup, aren't you? But have it your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
I have seen
Lae'zel?
Githyanki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
Okay, Zevlor.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Right on. Alfira.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Aw.
But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
Allison's here.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Will, as not at his post here. Gale?
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I gave enough of myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
So I remind you of your pet. How romantic.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
I'm not interested in you, Gale. Not in that way.
Understood. You shall hear no more on the subject from me. Consider this budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship need not come to such an abrupt end. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Right on.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Huh.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Alright, and these three.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
And behold!
Clap.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Alright. Yeah, Will's down here.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
What exactly do you think you're doing sulking out here? Get your arse back to the party.
Oh, the blade doesn't sulk. I was just reflecting on what has happened and not wanting to be Mr. Serious at a celebration.
Or having to explain to everybody? Sound like some pretty words for sulking to me.
I can say it even more nicely. I'm soberly pondering my state of affairs and not wishing to drag a single happy soul into a state of melancholy. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
You're impossible.
12 impossible deeds every day before the sun reaches its apex. That's the way of the blade. Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Alright, I think I talked to everyone. Go to bed. Auto select. Full rest.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
So who knows what's about to happen here?
Sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight.
Karlach.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
So you can't romance multiple of them at the same time?
Hey, soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
I know what you mean. When I look at you, it's all I can think about.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Fire doesn't frighten me.
Don't tempt me. It isn't fair.
How about just one kiss?
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed.
We'll make it quick. One tiny kiss, nothing more.
I can try. But don't hurt those pretty lips of yours, all right? They feature heavily in my future plans.
Kiss her more deeply. Your passion is hotter than her flames.
Wait, no! Are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's go again.
You can't make me be the responsible one. I'll destroy us both. So, what do we do now?
Let's talk. I still know so little about you.
Please. My life is an instant mood killer, and I'm enjoying this mood. Maybe even a little too much. I better head back to my bunk. You might not be able to touch me, but you give me a lot to think about.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure, and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûnite. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûnite and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûnite. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
I'll trust your judgment.
I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki creche remains our priority.
Well, that is where we will stop for today. And the journey goes onwards for next time. Mountain Pass or Underdark. Underdark seems kind of yikes down there, but we'll see what happens next time. Still plenty to explore around as well. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.